afternoon on this Monday, June 25th, and we are in the car. We actually decided we're going to take a road trip today because this is going to be the hottest day of the week, and it's the highest possibility of rain for this week as well. So it's supposed to rain sometime this afternoon, so we decided we were going to go on a road trip. We are going to drive to the other side of Hawaii today, to Hilo, Hawaii.
Heading to Hilo.
Which is the other side of the opposite side of the island. So we're heading over there, and before you ask, yes, I'm wearing the same shirt I had on yesterday because I made an executive decision that I only wore this for 2 hours last night. Maybe it was 2 or 3 hours, something like that. So I took it off, and I was like, you know what, I only wore this for like 2 hours last night, so I'm gonna wear it today. But anyway, we are going to Hilo. We're going to be driving all around the island today. Neil wants to go to a candies shop. It's called Big Island Candies, which is in Hilo. Can I say Hilo like 6 more times? Would that be nice?
Maybe.
And there's a big bus that is making a turn. Hi, bus. Alright.
Yes, we'll be going to near Hilo Bay.
Yeah? What else? Anything else?
You were saying volcanoes.
Yeah, I want to go see some volcanoes. I don't know that we're going to be able to have enough time to go see a lot of volcanoes today. I know we can't see Kilauea. We can't get close enough to Kilauea, but there's a lot of volcanoes, or at least extinct volcanoes on this island. So,
your best bet.
Neil still wants to figure out how to get up to the tip top of that mountain up there. And I'm sorry if the sound is really bad. It might be very much blowing because we have the air conditioning on high because we just got in the car. But it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. John and I caught up on our sleep.
Does it have you going through the middle of the island?
I think so, yes.
Okay, then you may see volcanoes. I was gonna say,
Cool.
if you go through the outside or through most of it, you're not going to see anything.
No, this has us cutting across.
Because there's not many volcanoes
On the outside of the island.
on the island.
And that would make sense.
Really, mostly near Hilo at all.
Okay.
So if you're going through the middle of the island, you're gonna see something.
Okay. But we ended up sleeping until about 10:30 this morning. We got 13 hours of sleep last night.
We slept till 5.
Yeah, Nicholas woke up at 5 o'clock. So, anyway, we're gonna get going. I gotta get off of the camera because the camera is my phone, and the phone is giving me my directions on how to get to Hilo. So we have a couple maps in case we get lost and we can't get cell service, because cell service is very spotty here. We do have Sprint, and some areas we get LTE, other areas we're getting like extended 1X. So, and it could be like literally in our bedroom. In the bedroom that John and I are sleeping in, it's 1X, and then in the living room it's LTE. So it's very spotty. So, all right, I gotta get going so we can get back on our GPS, and we will see you guys later. We are at Big Island Candies. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to show you, Nikki is enamored with this area over here where they're actually making the candy right here on site. Sorry, it's really loud in here, but you can actually see them making the candy. That would drive me mad. Like, if I was doing this job, having people stare at me all day, I feel like I was in a fishbowl. That would drive me crazy. Nikki's really enjoying it. Do you think it's cool, Nick?
Yeah.
He's just like sitting here watching them make this. Me, I'm taste testing. I shouldn't be, but I am. Are you buying something?
I'm not.
What is it? Macadamia nut shortbread dipped combo. So he's getting some shortbread. This place is like apparently known for their shortbread, and their shortbread is actually really good. Okay. So yeah, Nick's enjoying himself a lot. I'm gonna go back to looking around, but it's absolutely a really pretty store. All right, we are back in the car. We are actually heading towards Volcano National Park. I don't know that we can get in to the park. Like, I think the park is closed. I shouldn't say that. That's not true. I watched a YouTube video yesterday, not yesterday, Friday, I think it was Friday. I watched a YouTube video on Friday that said the one educational center there is still open. So, I mean, by the time we get there, though, it's going to be almost 5 o'clock. So I don't know that we're going to actually be able to go into the educational center. But since we were on this side of the island, and I don't know that we're going to come back over here the rest of the week, we decided that instead of cutting back across the island, we're actually going to go south, cut through the Volcano National Park, well, the northern side of it, and then go down to the southern part of the island, and then come back up on the west coast of the island. And that's where our hotel is, the northwest coast. So that's where we're heading now. If we can get any good footage of anything, we will show it to you. And we'll probably pull over at least somewhere to see the plumes of smoke if we can. But Nicholas is very worried about going to see the volcano. He doesn't want to go. But I keep telling him we're not going to actually get anywhere near it. So, anyway, that's where we're headed next.
This is black sand. I've never seen anything like it. This is the Black Sand Beach. And it feels just like regular sand. Holy crap. Except these are lava rocks. And they will, holy wow. What's up, buddies? Don't come out here. You're not a strong enough swimmer. Holy, it's slippery, okay? And if I slip in, I can swim much better. If you want to, you can go along over there. But like, trying to see if there's anything living in here.
There's Jessica and her toes.
there's more black sand over there. It is pretty slippery. He's over there.
We are at the Black Sand Beach. Neil's over there kneeling down, so that's good. Okay. Thanks, Nick. I don't know what Neil's doing right there. He's taking pictures, some. It's pretty. Sean's over there in the water. Oh, he just got all wet. Your dad just got all wet. He just got splashed.
Ow.
So he went in the sand, or the water hit him. This sand is grittier than regular sand, I think. I think this sand is grittier than regular sand.
Put it in your mouth.
No. That's gross. It looks like coffee. It looks like ground coffee. What?
That's weird. Through my lens,
It looks gray.
it looks lighter.
Yeah. What happened there?
I went a little too far in.
You got a little too far in, huh?
Guys, move back! Move back!
The water's cold. The water is cold.
Hell no!
Let me see.
It just looks like ants.
No, it looks like coffee.
That sucks. Get in there.
Turn around.
Turn around. There's a turtle out there. There's a turtle. There. Right there. Right there.
There's a turtle. Unfortunately, my screen turned off, so I'm not sure if it's... You got a little wet there, hon.
Yeah.
Neil got wet, but not as wet. Oh my goodness.
Wait.
What?
I got black spot all
What?
over my scrap.
What are you doing?
Black all over my thing.
Yes, it's okay. What are you doing, Neil?
Nothing. Just disappeared.
What disappears?
My willingness to live.
All the way. So I guess they have a lifeguard stand. I will tell you that the sand is very gritty. It feels grittier than sand that I'm used to. And it does give you a warning. It says you're not allowed to remove any of the sand from the beach. It's against the law. So can't take any black sand with us. It's definitely weird though. Definitely weird. They're getting further in the water. What are they doing? Go ahead. What's the matter?
That's what's.
Yeah.
I thought it was neat to find a completely clear
stone in the black sand.
Black sand, and then this was I've been trying to catch a stone down there.
Yeah.
Holy shoot!
What?
No, I thought it was another clear one. I think the clear one's neat.
The sand is grittier than normal sand.
Yes.
All right, that's it of the black sand beach. So we're still on the black sand beach, and there's these palm trees, and I think that's a coconut. I know this is a coconut over here. That's definitely a coconut. There's a couple more. Cool. So on the other side over here, so over here's the ocean. And then over here, there's just like a pond almost. It's got lily pads, but it's more of a pond. I don't know if it connects to the ocean over there or not, but just pretty. Well, it's just about 11 o'clock at night, and we're back at the hotel, obviously. We are ready for bed. We've had a long day. We actually drove almost the entire way around the island. The volcanoes we couldn't get into. They were closed, which, you know, I expected that. But we didn't even see like any smoke or anything. That was kind of weird. But we drove to the east coast to Hilo, spent a little bit of time at Hilo, drove to past the volcanoes. We couldn't get in, so past the volcanoes. We went to the Black Sand Beach, which you guys saw. We tried to go to a place called Green Sand Beach, but you couldn't actually drive there. You could only drive to a specific, like to an end point, and then you had to hike like 2.5 miles. And by the time we got there, it was like 6:30?
Yeah.
Something like that. And to hike the 2.5 miles there and then the 2.5 miles back, as it was, we didn't get back to the hotel room until 9:30, and we didn't even go those 5 miles round trip. It wouldn't have been a bad trip, but that's more of like a day trip in and of itself, because that was at 6:30. We got to dinner at like 8, so it took us an hour and a half to get back from there. And then from where we ate dinner to here to our hotel, it was like 25 minutes. So we drove. The only places we didn't go was like the northern part of the state, or the island. We might do that sometime this week, but we might not. I don't know. There is some access roads to the mountains, which we were going to go to, but we decided to just keep driving past them today. So maybe later in the week we might go. I don't know. Tomorrow's the day we have to go to our tour. Bless you. Tomorrow's the day we have to go to our tour, which is, you know, the timeshare pitch thing, which we're not going to buy, but we have to do that tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, depending on what time we wake up, we might go to the beach. The beach is not really within walking distance. We do have to take a shuttle over there and then take the shuttle back. So I don't know. It depends. A lot of it depends on what time we wake up tomorrow. I know Nick wants to go to the pool, which is just like on the other side of the parking lot, when it's not a big parking lot. So going to the pool is like not a problem at all. But going to the beach is about a mile away, and we have to do the shuttle or drive down. And then like we have to park, and then we have to show them that we're staying up here, and then they let us out or something. I don't remember. Something like that. So like I said, a lot of that depends on what time we get up tomorrow morning. Really, it depends on what time I get up tomorrow morning, because chances are all 3 boys will be up before me. Anyway, I know this vlog is probably a million years long. John was doing a lot of recording when we were driving. The one thing I did learn about the island today is that it is very diverse in the way it looks. Here where we're at, we've got basically what I would call the lava fields. You go a little bit north and a little bit east, and it's like the desert. I told John it reminded me a lot of Arizona. The couple times I've been to Arizona, it reminded me a lot of Arizona, except for like a hilly Arizona, if that makes sense. Because it was just it had a lot of grass and stuff, but it was like yellow grass. So it reminded me a lot of Arizona. And then you keep driving east, and the further you get east, the more green it gets. And then you drive south, and it gets really green, like super duper green, like grass and trees everywhere. And then you start to drive back north again, it starts to turn into the lava fields. So just very interesting, very diverse in the way that the geography of the island is. So anyway, today I'm thankful that we got to spend the day exploring the island. It was fun. One of my favorite things to do. So yeah, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.